Yep. Wow. Okay, so arrow to pistol. If my aim was better, it would have been really cool. What's up, Survivor Fanatics? This is KJ48, and welcome back to my Subsistence Let's Play. Last video, we did a bunch of looting, and we tried not to get lost, and we failed miserably. I actually had a really heart attack-inducing a series of elaborate heart attacks on the way back to base yesterday, last video, in the pitch dark. It was very scary. The only reason I found my way back is because I did have my fire. It was really awesome. You guys should definitely go back and check it out. Today I'm gonna talk to you about a new building idea I have. Okay, if you end up enjoying the video, please remember to give it a like. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. One thing that I want to point out right away before I forget is I was complaining, or not complaining, but I was mentioning that I keep my fire going because I only got a certain amount of matches. That's not really a problem because I totally forgot about this. You can make a fire starting kit. This thing was only in the game for a little while when I stopped playing, so I completely forgot about it. Now, biofuel is really important, and I don't want to waste biofuel on this. Plus, it takes 4 logs and the equivalent of what is 1 cordage, so it's actually expensive. So I'm just going to keep this fire going, and hopefully, I'm going to keep it going for a while, and eventually we'll start, maybe letting it go out, and, when we get a little bit more rich. Okay, so here's the idea for the new building setup. Before I do the building setup, let me go ahead and grab some wood, because I do want to feed the fire. I cut some wood in between videos during the night. Oh, I gotta get that. Hold on. There we go. So people asked why I duck when I'm looting. I duck so I don't, when you duck, you're harder for the animals to sense. So that's why I duck. Sometimes there's no animals in the area. It's true. But at the same time, did I catch that wood or did it just go flying, or is this a different tree? It's a different tree, isn't it? There it is. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it's true. There's no animals in the area, but a lot of times, like, the animals might be in the area and you just don't see them. So just, I just duck. It's just a habit. I think it's a pretty good habit to have. Anyway, this right here is not going to be the beginning of my base. This is going to be a temporary base while I get my base properly set up. And I'm going to need a good day or two of mining wood to get this base set up and looting. And I'm going to do that off camera. Eventually. I'm not sure when, but I gotta find some time for that. Anyway, my base is going to start right here, probably facing this way. That bush is really in the way. It's kind of irritating. I don't want to go too close to that tree either. Yeah, I'm thinking about right here is going to be the start of the base. Okay? We're going to have a little walkway that's going to go up into the front door. Alright, and then the front door is going to lead into another room that's going to be a staircase going up to the second story. Okay? The front door is also going to have an area to the right, which is going to come out into a giant room, which is going to house my crafting materials. Stuff that I used to craft, storage, stuff like that. I'm not sure about storage, actually. It's definitely going to have the crafting stuff. The crafting benches, the workbench. Actually, I can't really look at the other stuff right now because I haven't put down my BCU. But it's basically going to have all my crafting stuff. And the other room, which is going to be a mirror, an exact mirror of that room, is going to have all my storage things. Electricity storage, probably my storage chest, maybe a refrigerator. I'm not really sure. I got to kind of decide what's going to go where. Then both of those rooms are going to meet around the outside in a little hallway that's going to go out onto a deck. And these freaking bushes are going to get in the way of the deck. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do the deck yet. I have an idea for the build. All right, I'm going to start looting because I'm wasting daylight. And as you can see, my protein is dropping rapidly. Before I do anything, I actually want to make some more arrows as well. By the way, I'm feeling a little under the weather today, so if I sound a little off or whatever, please forgive me. Hopefully I'll be feeling better tomorrow. The show must go on, though. You can't just not, I can't just not make videos. That's crazy talk. All right, so I also have to stream today. Today's my my official sponsored 7 Days to Die stream day. I ain't missing that for nothing. Oh boy. All right, so anyway, let's go looting. So yeah, okay, so the idea of this base is pretty much built in my head. I've already got the base built in my head. But the problem is the terrain, the bushes... here we go, let's get this chicken. Nope, right into a bear. Unbelievable. Well, actually, that's not unbelievable. It's pretty much par for the course. All right, we got to stay away from Big Brother. What do we call the bears? Stanley, I want to say? Yeah, the bears are Stanley. The chickens are Timmy. And yeah, the chickens are Timmy, and the wolves are Malcolm. So, yeah. Freaking bear. Alright, bear. Alright. Come on. He's just walking. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Stanley knows I'm going for little Timmy, and he's not having any of it. Look at this. No, they're just gonna hang out. They're gonna watch some TV, grab some potato chips, hang out on the couch. I'm not gonna be able to get that one. All right, I do have enough bullets to get one wolf, but I don't have a ton of bullets. I do not have a ton of bullets, unfortunately. That is a problem. Yesterday's looting endeavor was not very fruitful, although I did start getting a pretty decent amount of loot towards the end of the day. But it wasn't a great looting day, that's for damn sure. And I need to cut down some trees. What I like to do is I like to go on stream and do some of this farming on stream. If you guys don't know, I stream on Twitch. Cage_848 at Twitch. And that's where I do my live streaming. Now, what I like to do is I like to go on the stream and farm in this game and others. Man, I really feel sick. And if I throw up, I'll just pause the video. No big deal. No big deal, brah. Anyway, if I, ooh, here we go. Hold on a sec. Hold that thought. Ah, that looked pretty close, didn't it? Yeah, it's pretty close. All right. That's all I can hope for. Not going to get a hit all the time. It's going to be hard hitting a rabbit. So what I like to do is I like to go on stream and I like to do farming. So, I can do farming off camera, but I feel like, as a content creator, I feel like I'm wasting time. Not wasting time, because I am doing farming for an upcoming video. But if I can stream it, then that's even better, At least then I got people watching, and that's really cool. I really, really like that. But the problem is I'm doing... Well, not the problem. You guys seem to really be supporting the hell out of this series. I pray that people keep watching, because I really want to make more videos of this game. Actually, I'm going to make more videos anyway. Honestly, I'm having a good time. This Let's Play is going to go on for a bit, whether people watch it or not. And then we'll just have to I'll have to take stock of what the videos are doing, around episode 10 or so, and we'll see where it's at. But, yeah, I'm having a great time. And you guys really seem to be psyched on episode 1, and I hope you guys continue to be psyched. And if you guys have any tips or anything, I don't know if there's, well, actually, no, I was going to say, I think I know pretty much everything in this game, but no, that's not true at all, because I was asking a ton of things about the hunters, and you guys gave me some awesome tips about the hunters. So, if now, correct me if I'm not getting this right. If the hunters attack me, and I don't attack back, I just run away. Even if I get killed, if I run away and I don't do any damage to them, they won't raid me, right? They won't raid me. I have to do damage to the hunters in order for them to raid me, correct? Let me know if I'm wrong about that. It's obviously a really important thing that I need to get right. If I'm wrong about it, it could be a real problem. So, I'm going to stay pretty close to my base until I get the BCU down. Actually, I didn't really need to stay too close to my base last video. The reason I got lost last video is because it started getting dark. I kind of knew where my base was, but it just started getting dark. Now, the biggest problem with not putting down a BCU early is that you can't get the lock chests. I've seen 2 lock chests that I couldn't get to already in this game. So, bit of an issue there. Alright. We're going to have to get some food pretty soon. We haven't gotten any protein of any kind. Let's go ahead and make some... I'm going to save the wood I collected for the fire. I'm going to go ahead and make some cordage. And we're going to look for chickens. Chickens would be best. Rabbits wouldn't be bad either. Okay. Did I hear a chicken? Oh, chest. Some people were asking why I think I mentioned this last video, but I'm just going to mention it again. Some people were asking why I was just passing up nodes in the game, like copper, iron. Oh my god. I don't know why that's going off. You know what that stuff is, guys? That stuff you're hearing that I've been wondering for the past, week, those are actually follows and subscriptions and stuff on Twitch. Because I use OBS to stream, and I use OBS for YouTube. So right now I'm using YouTube, and I've got the page that, whenever someone follows, like on Twitch. Why do I keep saying Twitter? Whenever anyone follows on Twitch, it basically, something pops up on the screen and it makes some noise, and people get a big kick out of it, and it's really a lot of fun. Now, those pages I have up on OBS are locked, like closed. They're turned off. It should not be making noises when people follow me, and that's a problem, especially today, because a lot of people will be following me before the stream today because a lot of people are excited for the Fun Pimp sponsored streams. So if you hear that, bloop, 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 I apologize. I'm gonna take care of it between the next video for sure. Well, not for sure. I'm gonna try and remember, but I plan to. Is that the rabbit right there? Yeah, but he's right next to a freaking wolf. Unbelievable with this. Stinking wolves and bears and rabbits. Oh my. Oh, so we need another name for the rabbits because the chickens are Timmy, but the rabbits aren't chickens. So, you guys got a name? Another childlike name for the rabbits? We've got Stanley, which is the big boss bear. We've got Malcolm, which is the wolf. Malcolm in the middle. He's like the middle person. You got the big bad bear, and you got the little. Hold on. Yeah, you got the little animals, and Malcolm is in the middle because I love that show. So, what would I call the rabbits though? You know, Reese was also in the middle, and Malcolm in the middle. He was between. There was 4 boys in Malcolm in the middle, and Malcolm and Reese were technically both in the middle. Hold on. I don't know if I'm hearing things. I'm gonna shoot this chicken. Yeah, I like to chase the chickens, but you know what? They only lead me into other animals. So why bother, right? I've got like 10 arrows. So the cool thing about this game is you don't really need a ton of arrows because the idea is if you shoot at the chicken or the rabbit, they are going to either get hit and die. They get one shot at every time. Or you're going to miss and they're going to run away. And if you miss and they run away, number 1, you're probably going to get your arrow back. And number 2, you're not going to take another shot. You're not going to shoot. Don't shoot at the chickens or rabbits if they're moving. I don't know. Maybe some of you guys are like crack shots, but I'm not that good, so I don't do that. All right, so let's throw this in here. I would like to cook that chicken, but we're not going to do it just yet. Actually, you know what, guys? Give me a couple minutes. I'm going to rest my voice because, like I said, I'm not feeling well. And I'm going to cut down some trees, and I'm going to cook up that chicken and get some protein in me. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, let's continue. Should we go back to where we came from? I've heard a lot of people say backtrack gets you more chests. So maybe I should try backtracking and try that out. I usually don't backtrack because the idea, like, I feel is, like, you've gone through an area, you've already covered it. There shouldn't be anything else there. But this is a video game. It's not real. So, you know, stuff could spawn behind you easily. So there's this thread going on the Subsistence forums on Steam, the official Steam Subsistence forums. And it's a really long thread. It's like 100. It's like 100 reposts already, which is a lot for this game on that thread on that forum. Hold on. Okay. Let's be careful here. Just give me 1 second, guys. I just need to make sure I'm listening before I go into this conversation. Alright, I think we're okay. Anyway, so there's a lot of different things people are talking about in this post, and one of the things that I found interesting about what people are talking about in this post is that a lot of people are upset there's not a good death penalty in this game. Now, some people say, well, just play hardcore, and because hardcore mode, if you die... hardcore mode has a couple different things that make it more difficult. There's multiple things that make hardcore more difficult. The animals are harder. It's harder to not be detected. Lots of different things. But the main thing in hardcore is the fact that if you die, your world is gone. Now, I have never been a fan of hardcore in any game. I hate the fact that my world could be gone for, you know, whatever reason. I like death penalty. I think there should be a penalty for death. But the fact that your game is gone completely if you die, I find just not very fun. I don't like the idea. Okay, so I am of the opinion. Now, the one thing I have a problem with this game is with its difficulty settings. It has easy, normal, and hardcore. Now, here's my problem with that. By the way, what number is my bandages on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I thought it was 8. I just wanted to make sure in case I start bleeding. So yeah, so easy, normal, and hardcore. Now, the problem I have with the settings is hardcore is linked with the hardest difficulty setting. And you might say, well, of course, you know, the fact that you lose your world does make it the most hard difficulty setting. And I get that. But I like the idea of difficulty without the idea of losing my world. Okay? Oh, God darn it. Another lock chest. Oh, here we go. All right, come on. Nice. All right, so I love the idea of he's still alive. Not for long. Injured rabbit. Anyway, I love the idea of, you know, basically what I'm saying is I think the hardcore difficulty setting, the idea of you losing your world, should be unlinked with the actual difficulty setting of the game. And that might sound a little confusing. What I mean is, I want to be able to have the hardest difficulty settings without the chance of losing my world. So like I think what Cold Game should do is he should take off the hardcore setting and make it as a little toggleable checkmark. And I think it should be in all versions of the game. You should be able to play easy hardcore, where maybe change the name of hardcore because it does sound a little weird. But you know, I think you should be able to play easy, where if you die, there's a chance your world could be wiped. I also think the idea of your world being wiped as a death penalty it's a little bit scorched earth, you know, like. You should come up with something more nuanced, I think. And he might be. You know, personally, I don't know. I've never talked to Cold Games about this. And I do talk to Cold Games, but I never talked to him about this. But the thing is, yeah, okay, cool. So I think in my own, like, opinion, this is not fact, he's never told me this, but I think his hardcore lose your world death penalty thing is a temporary solution until he comes up with a better death penalty. Right now, there is no death penalty. Well, there could be. I mean, if you can't get back to your body, you know. But you could suicide at your base and get all your hunger and thirst back. And, you know, and you could do that and it wouldn't be, you know. You don't even have to eat in this game. Or drink without that death penalty. Because you could just kill yourself at the base if you don't want to, you know, have the food and drink be an issue. I don't do that because I have a lot of, I don't know what the word is. I guess I want to use the word pride, but it makes me sound, I don't know. It doesn't sound wrong. I have a certain amount of, I guess pride's the only way to say it. I have a certain amount of pride in that I take dying in this game, or in any game, as a defeat, a massive defeat. And yeah, even though there might not be a death penalty at the moment, like, I personally hate that feeling of death so much that I will personally do whatever I can not to die. And that's just the way I am. So it's not really a problem for me. But I think we do need a death penalty. I think we need a proper death penalty that's not scorched earth, that's not you're losing your entire world, and that's that. I think 7 Days to Die does it wonderfully, where you have, for those of you who don't play 7 Days to Die, 7 Days to Die is a wellness system where you start off with 100 hit points and 100 stamina, okay? And the idea is, if you die, what happens is you start losing a stat called wellness, and wellness is linked to your hit points and your stamina. Sorry, give me a sec, guys. Man, I do not feel well. Anyway, so yeah, it's linked to your health and your stamina. And if you die, you lose 10 wellness. There's other things that can have you lose or gain wellness. But death is what we're talking about here, so death is what I'm going to be discussing. And there's a lot of animals in the area, guys. I don't like this. I've barely gotten anything today, too. Anyway, so what'll happen is, let's say you die in 7 Days to Die. You're going to lose 10 wellness right off the bat. That's a straight... I keep thinking I'm hearing things. That's a straight wellness loss if you die, okay, in 7 Days to Die. And the cool thing about wellness is when you die, if your wellness is 90, your hit points and stamina cannot go over 90. And if your wellness goes down to 60, I think 60 is the lowest you can have your wellness in that game, then your hit points can't go over 60. And I think that is an ingenious... I mean, there's a lot of reasons 7 Days to Die is my favorite game ever. And that's just one of them. It's an ingenious death penalty, and it's linked with traits. You could take traits that would keep it high. All right, we got to get out of here. This is dangerous. There's too many animals in the area. I think I'm going to go back up here. It's starting to get dark too, so I can't go too... Oh my god. What level is that wolf? Level 1? We need the food. All right, let's do it. Maybe I should hit him with the arrow first, and then switch to the pistol. Get a little extra damage in there. Damn it. Am I aiming too high? I can't see where it's going. Yep. Wow. Okay, so arrow to pistol. If my aim was better, it would have been really cool. Wow. All right. And did you see how much the arrow took off his hit points? That was really cool. It saved me a bunch of bullets. I like that. All right. I will cook that up. I'll cook that up after we end the video. Yeah, a few minutes. Well, maybe not. A few more minutes left. Where'd the other arrow go? Where was he? He was over here, right? I don't remember where he was. Yeah, he was over here. I think those arrows broke, though. They made a sound like they broke. They were falling short, right? I don't want to spend a lot of time looking for arrows. Alright. Never mind. We got 6 left. Let's just go. So yeah, 7 Days to Die's wellness system is, I think, really good. And I'd like to see something like that. Even if you just straight up lift it, I wouldn't mind a system like that in this game. So yeah, that's really cool. I just don't like the scorched earth. The scorched earth means, you know, you're burning down everything and destroying everything because that situation happened. And I'm not a fan of that. I think it's the way that wolf was standing there, it looked like a person. Like not like a hunter, like a dark, like some kind of shadow man person or something. It's like, oh, we got some wizards and stuff in this game. I don't know. So yeah, and I'd also like to be able to play on. I'd like to be able to play on the hardest difficulty setting. Just I don't want to lose my world. And some people will say, well, losing your world is the reason it's the hardest difficulty. No, I get that. I get that. I just want to see them. I want to see the idea that you're going to lose your world unlinked from the difficulty system, so I can play with the best wolves and the best hunters and the most danger. And if I die, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world, literally. So I think I've explained that well. Ooh, more arrows, cool. I should probably make some bullets as well. I'm gonna hold off on. No, I probably should. I'm gonna need my pistol rounds to hunt. Yeah, let's make some bullets. Oh, that's right. Most of my stuff is still at base. I'll make some bullets during the night. Normally, I wouldn't make pistol rounds. I like the shotgun, but I'm not gonna have a shotgun anytime soon. Because I'm not putting my BCU down. It's base command unit. So if saying BCU unit is like saying base command unit. You know, since I haven't put my BCU down, I'm not gonna be able to get this shotgun anytime soon. I got to plan out where I'm gonna put stuff in my base. That's a level 3. I'd like to kill another level 1 wolf. Oh, I got no stamina. That's not good. All right, we have no stamina, so let's cut. That means when you don't have any stamina, that means you cut down some trees. Although the fact that there's a wolf in the area is making me a little nervous. I think I might head back to base. Yeah, you know what? Let's head back to base. I don't feel right out here. Plus, last season I died in this area. It was my only death that season. Although it wasn't a long season, but still. It was pretty nasty. Bear messed me up. Alright, so let's get back to base and let's feed the fire. Let's put on the meat. And I think we're gonna call it a video a little bit early, guys, because honestly I am feeling really ill. Let's do that and that. I hope you guys found this this video fun, even though I was sick, you know. Alright, there we go. And now what we're going to do is we're going to grab some of this stuff. And we're going to make some more 9mm. Just make it all. No point in holding it off. Again, I'm not going to have a shotgun for a while. So, it's all 9mm at this point. So let's put that away. Let's go ahead and make some more cordage. And did we feed the fire? I think we did. Yep. Okay, so let's go ahead and make some more wooden planks. I'm just going to get some wood now. I'm going to spend the rest of the evening here and basically all the way through the night just getting wood. And I'm hoping... I really want to build next video. I think 3 videos of loot runs is about enough. I think it's time to start building. So I'm gonna find some time to do some of this off-camera work. And thank you for hanging out with me. Sorry I wasn't feeling too well. I'm sure next video I'll be feeling top-notch. All right, guys. See you later. Have a good one. Take it easy.